chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And
I'll show you how to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in real life. Step 1. Attack their defense. Running game.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Step 2, play your team's strengths.
A very solid gain on that play.
From the 29, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that would be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred.
You can't stop the run, so if you want to beat the Chiefs, you got to run the football if you want to beat them.
Too shy of the 40.
You got to beat the Chiefs by running the football because they suck against the run. They suck against the run. They can't stop it. They weren't able to stop Derrick Henry. The reason why they beat the Titans is because the Chiefs were lucky and they won the coin toss. They deferred. They got the. They're pretty lucky. They got the ball when they did in the game. Nobody is open. Throw the ball away, but don't throw passes like these. Don't throw passes like that, but you're in that situation, throw the ball away. That's what the Patriots failed to do. Tom Brady didn't throw the ball away enough in the playoffs instead of throwing interceptions like he did. White is a pass catching. Oh man, he's gonna get sacked. And hang on the ball too much. You're going to get your ass kicked, too, if you do that. Now, White is a pass-catching receiver, so you need to get him going in the screen game. That's another thing the Patriots didn't do enough of, is running screens at the right time, of course. Now, if the other team doesn't fall for the screen, then you don't stop calling it.
As Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Got to go after Mahomes early and often. He loves to pass. We're going to blitz him.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Almost had a pick there. Almost had an interception there.
Patrick Chung got a hand in, knocked it away.
That's what you got to do when you play. You don't want to play zone against Chiefs because he'll pick you apart, but at least in real life anyway. This might get away from this game. But
they tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
That's how you stop him.
Throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
On 3rd and 10,
target, Travis Kelce, the
go man-to-man.
And it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete.
See, that's what he'll do sometimes, too, is he'll throw to
get this one all the way past the 30.
Travis Kelce.
They're able to convert on third with a solid gain
watch
of
that,
23.
too.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball
That's how you stop the run.
Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, hand-eye coordination. Guys who know.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down.
On second down, it's Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go.
Always watch
3rd and 14.
Patrick
Mahomes now to throw. Sidesteps him at the 35. It's Kelce on the ground.
You gotta have the whole team get in front of Kelce so he doesn't try to get those first downs.
Get him down a couple yards short of the first.
Beating the Kansas City Chiefs, they are beatable.
The drag route. So tough to
Got to know
defend
Mahomes'
because
strengths and
the
weaknesses.
receiver can stop at any point.
I'll tell you right now, in the Super Bowl, though, I think the 49ers will beat the Chiefs. There's no way.
All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
There's no way that the Chiefs are going to stop the 49ers. Their running game is too good.
Comes the New England offense to see
I think the 49ers will win the Super Bowl this year.
Maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back
I don't think the Chiefs can beat them.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Yeah, if you're the Patriots and you're on the offense, you use Tony Michael all day in the power game.
Can you hang in there and
you
not
go
try and
to
force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon.
And he can't.
Brady takes too long to throw the ball.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
It's kind of frustrating when you play as Brady, though, in Madden, because he has a slow release. So you have to really throw the ball fast if you want to throw the ball effectively against the Chiefs.
On second down, Michelle.
Patriots are supposed to be a running team, so you got to run the ball. If you can't run the ball against the Chiefs, then, my friends, you're in trouble. It's kind of like real life, though, relying on the defense. The running game to win.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end.
Another thing the Patriots failed to do is to utilize Benjamin Watson. He is a clutch tight end that Brady has thrown to in earlier years when he used to play for the Patriots.
Sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call it?
Well, they said it with a chuckle.
Might have been during the Randy Moss days, but I can't remember.
That means he doesn't move
I could be
quite
wrong,
as fast
don't
as he
quote
used to,
me.
but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he?
But he was a very good tight end when he first played for the Patriots. He was very clutch, had very good hands, catches the ball, sees the ball well. It really baffled me how little they used him in real life. The Patriots not using him.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
That's how you score on the Chiefs, though, running game.
Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Brady flushed out right. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 63 for Mike. 72. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, check it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
53 to Mike. 50.
On 2nd down now, Michelle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, Alabama. 50, Mike, 50. Hey, that's good. Check it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, He's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, here's Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Let's go.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On second down, Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Mahomes completes that one to Watkins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And again, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. John Simon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And the kick by Butker is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Come on, fellas.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4, Brady caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Brady now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I got you, boys. I got you, boys. 49. Check. Those 50. Hey, Haywood. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Alert.
On 1st down, Brady. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Brady. Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going deep here for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter.
Give the Patriots defense credit. They have been doing really well at shutting down Tyreek Hill and making sure he doesn't beat him deep. And that's usually how the Chiefs get going. When Tyreek Hill gets going, the rest of the team gets going. You got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce both getting the job done. good things happen. Well, you kind of figure Travis Kelce's going to have a big day, no matter what. So you try to limit what the rest of the team does.
They begin with Michelle on the ground, and he'll be upended at the
this Patriots offense, Sony Michael has over 104 rushing yards, but what has the rest of this football team done for Brady other than Michael? I mean, the rest of this team hasn't done much. Whoa!
They got his man complete.
I'm streaming.
Did you eat supper?
Now I gotta stop my stream because you're talking. What?
Did you eat supper?